How y'all doing? It's a Friday night. I know it's a late Friday night for some of y'all, partying and doing y'all thing. So we gonna take over at least a good 20 minutes of your day before you go to that party to look at us. All right. So I got a special guest. You see, this is got a new face here.
Mm-hmm.
So I want him to introduce himself, and he go ahead and go on. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Wayne Kelly, good friend of Juwuan. Happy to be on the show today. Graduate of Defiance College and everything, local of Fort Wayne. Some of y'all might know me.
All right. Who you is?
I'm Easy. You know me. I'm here every week. So that's all you know.
Almost every week, because you don't come all the time, but you know.
True.
So I'm gonna say hello to everybody that just joined. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all again.
Don't know.
So I'm gonna bring this to y'all attention about some local news. We're gonna get started with some local stuff. All right. In Ohio, I don't know if y'all read this, but in Ohio, they came and they busted some people that had some heroin that is 100 times more powerful than before. Do y'all think some people in Fort Wayne is going to? Do you think this heroin is going to make its way down to the fort?
For one, that's not heroin. That's death. That's like death. That's 100 times. You said 100 times or 10 times?
100 times.
Yeah, that's like death. Like soon as the needle touch you, dead. Like, like that's not nothing to mess around with. And would it come over to Fort Wayne? I don't know. I feel like it depends on how fast they stop it in Ohio. If they put a lid on it quick and keep it from spreading, then it won't make its way. But they kind of get leave some leaks and stuff and let it start spreading its way out. Then it might get down here. I don't know. I didn't heard about people from Wayne doing heroin, so I don't know.
Heroin was a new epidemic.
It
done came back.
I don't know. All I hear about is like weed and stuff like that. So if they are going to that level, yeah, it's gonna be more than just shootings the way people die.
Right. To expound on that, pretty much everything, like when it comes to drugs, all that stuff is like, it's like a cycle. Pretty much like you said, Juwuan, all that stuff is coming back. People overdosing and everything is nothing new, but it might be happening at a faster rate because people might not know the difference all out there, the naked eye.
Yeah.
Now, I've personally never been up close to heroin. I never want to get close to it. But, some people, they're in that drug lifestyle, and they might be having kids, and their kids might get close to it.
Right.
So then again, you got to think how many people this might affect. I do think it's going to touch Fort Wayne because Fort Wayne has a huge drug problem, with people like, me personally, I work, where I work at right now, it's kids that are going through serious drug problems in their families and everything, but something like this, 100 times more likely, you're going to see a lot more problems, a lot more calls to the hospital, parts be going to be getting called.
Understandable. Man, I seen a picture, and they had, it was a picture of a couple, and they had their son in the back, and they took some of this heroin, this 100 times stronger heroin, and they OD'd, but they were asleep because the effects of the OD.
They were driving.
They were in the car. They were driving. They pulled over. The cops had pulled them over.
I thought they OD'd while he was driving.
Yeah. So the cops pulled him over, and he took a picture of it to show this is what this can do with the child in the back, and that just made it even worse because that's it kind of gives you a visual image of. Like you said, with these kids going through, this is what these kids are going through. The kid was number like 2 or 3. He's like a toddler. He was in the car, so he didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it's just
sad.
It's a sad thing that, somebody done concocted a very strong piece of heroin for somebody out there in the world.
Right, exactly.
But, that's the world that we live in.
Right. It can be traumatic for kids because, you never know how a little incident, I ain't going to say little because, when it results in death, that's still... that's major, but to have like a drug like that or anything that's touching a kid, it could be marijuana, The kid might not even know what marijuana is, when they're 3 or 4 years old, but if that's all they see, or they see people close to them that are doing that within their circles, they're more likely to do it. And with heroin, that's a stronger drug than a marijuana, by far. I think we all would agree on that. So anybody that's gonna be around that, seeing that, have any contact with it in any way is gonna, could affect them for the worse.
True.
It's nothing good that'll come from it.
I'm gonna say hello. What's up? How you doing, Demetrius? How you doing?
What's up, man?
And I should be sitting in the middle, pops. Probably should, but life happens. But so we talked about this a little bit last week. We're gonna switch topics now. We're gonna go to some world stuff, some NFL news. We talked about it last week. Kaepernick,
Right.
his stance on, you know, what he felt was necessary for him to do. You know, I had my spiel, I had my rants, my nice 15-minute rant. Okay, what is your take on the Kaepernick stand?
Kaepernick stand, or Neil rather.
Neil. Sorry,
okay,
yes,
yeah,
Neil.
it's fine. Yeah, you know, I know what you mean, you know, but Kaepernick, me personally, I mean, I'm pretty biased with that stuff, so I was with him 100%. You know, some people might not feel the same way. I know that. There's some people that were burning his jerseys, you know.
They pay for him.
Right, you know, exactly, but that spews hatred.
True.
You know, people see that. They went live on it on Facebook doing that stuff like we are right now, so a lot of people see that, yeah. I definitely think what he's doing is harmless, you know.
Right.
But to a lot of people's conscience, that harms them because they don't see why someone couldn't be patriotic to something they love so dearly. You know, that'd be like us. We all play sports here or have played a sport, you know. To someone, if someone came in this room right now and they were like, "What? Sports are stupid. I'm never watching a sports channel ever." You know, you gonna look at that person like, "What?
What's their mind? Yeah,
crazy or whatever." So it's kind of like that. You know, people got to think outside the box and have an open mind because if you don't accept Colin Kaepernick and his harmless protest, and then when people get harmful and for the same beliefs, then you know you know you had a good thing and you don't know what you got till it's gone, because when it spews like, or when it spreads like that, then some people gonna have to pay, you know. You never know.
So, and then I'm gonna ask you this too on top of that. Now, Cam, you know, he came and he addressed Colin's view, and he said, you know, he kind of danced around the question pretty well. You know, he kind of used a lot of, I don't even know what's the word I'm looking for. He used a lot of, I don't know what he used. It was just a lot of rhetoric.
He basically just said a lot of like nonsense.
Loopholes.
Yeah,
a lot of loopholes. Yeah,
you
know, a lot of things.
He was skating around the question, basically.
He was figure skating just around the question, just all type of things. And you know, he used the 1/8 of skin and all the scientific stuff. Like, who in the right mind cares about all that right now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna ask you this: do you think Cam, being that he's the MVP of the league, could have made a bigger stand what he did in addressing the situation?
Well,
go ahead.
Okay, I think it's twofold, because when you look at it, you know, as a black male, you would expect him, most of us, you know, we all have something in common with him. Right. We're all black males here. We expect him to speak on our behalf. You know, you have that sort of standpoint. But also, you have to look at who Cam is. You know, Cam himself, he might not be thinking about all of us, you know, sitting here. So he doesn't think he have an obligation to speak on our behalf. Cam Newton has a brand. Cam Newton is signed to Under Armour, you know. He's thinking about all his sponsorships, you know. At that point in time, if he would have said something out the way, one single line, Under Armour has clauses in the contract where they can just terminate everything right there, just based on what he said. So he tiptoeing around things because he tiptoeing around money, dollar signs, you know. Kaepernick, on the other hand, he didn't really care about that. You know, on the other hand, he's donating. It turned out to something good, but I think Cam could have had a, you know, took a more aggressive approach. You know, he didn't have to say anything that was detrimental to anybody, but he could have said something more than what he said, 1/8.
Yeah, 1/8 of the skin shouldn't matter. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
That was a bit much for me. But that's what, you know, Cam kind of took the brand, and that's the thing that I was trying to make my point of last week was, why are these athletes so worried about their brand when it's bigger than that? You know, I know you got to feed your family, and I get all that, and that's understandable. But when you're talking about your race in general, because I mean, that's a very touchy subject, still is, always will be. But it's just like, you know, you can, when you have the platform that he has, especially being the MVP of the league, he can give you that back and be like, all right, we can make a push to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was kind of upset with him. I was about to boycott him for a little bit, but I ain't gonna go that deep. You know, I was gonna say I ain't gonna even draft him on my fantasy team. I ain't gonna do none of that. Like, I don't even need you. I could go get Tom Brady or something. Like, he on suspension, but I can't even do that either. But you know, That's just what it is. But now since we talking about football, we might as well go on to the preview. Yesterday, the Panthers and the Broncos played the opener. The Broncos pulled it out late. Field goal miss from Mr. Graham Gano for the Panthers. And people were a little upset with the last night's game because Cam Newton was getting beat up to a pulp. A lot of unnecessary contact was based upon him. Do you think the league cares more about mobile quarterbacks as they do pocket quarterbacks like your Tom Brady's, Peyton was, but now I guess you got Drew Brees in them. Like, do you think they care more for those quarterbacks than they do for your mobiles like Cam and Russell and A-Rod and all those people?
Yeah, I definitely they do care more about the guys that just sit in the pocket and just throw. But that's why they change certain things when it comes to blocking, so that they can't just get obliterated when they ain't staying in the pocket. But for ones like to move out of the pocket, and they kind of like, well, you at your own risk. If you move out that pocket and you get hit, that's kind of on you. You just stayed in there, you could have had better, a little more protection. If you move out, that's on you. So they want to come and knock your head off. That's what you shouldn't have left the pocket. It's basically how they look at it, which is why you see how like Brady stays in there and Drew Brees. They don't really be moving out like that.
Yeah.
They feel more safer. But the game. The game is changing though. You're starting to get more quarterbacks coming in that like to run out the pocket more, and it's changing the game because it makes it hard for you to kind of know what's gonna happen. Is he gonna throw it? Is he gonna take off? Like it changes up the aspect. But I feel like they kind of carry it to where they don't want all that run. They want you just to stay in the pocket and just do your position and pass the ball. What you running for? Hand it off there. You gonna run? No, we want you just to pass the ball. So when they see them get their head knocked off, they fine with that. Yeah, you should just stay in the pocket and did your job. Stop all that running stuff. That's why RG3 didn't make it. They
He
like
on a comeback.
He on a comeback, but I'm just saying, like that's why he died off.
Super Bowl. Brown, Super Bowl. I'm calling it now, Super Bowl.
That's why he died off. Because if he'd have been just in the pocket, he'd have still been talked about. But he like do all that far running and all that, which he was doing good when he was doing it. But then he started getting hurt. And nobody really cared about that. He was getting his head knocked off and legs mangled. They didn't really too much care. It's kind of like, oh yeah, it's too bad. And then they ain't talk about him no more. Yeah, he hurt. If he'd have been staying in the pocket, he probably could. Or he'd do all that running and stuff. Yeah, he got smacked by them big linebackers. See, everybody really care about all that. Mm-hmm. So, they kind of carries around. They want you just to play your position. Don't try to be multi and all that mess.
Sometimes I think it's more due to like an athlete's size in a way, because like Cam Newton, you got to think this dude's what? 6'6", what? How much he weigh? Probably what?
He's like the LeBron James of football, basically.
Right, stuff like that. Yeah. So like for Cam to get hit, a referee in his mind, he's probably thinking, oh, that hit wouldn't be as severe if he would have hit, like if that defender would have hit like a Drew Brees or somebody like that. So he looking at it from the standpoint like that, not knowing that not realizing that Cam is just a quarterback. You know what I mean? Right. He still shouldn't be getting hit like that. I think Luke Kuechly, he actually said that. I read a quote from him just from last night on the about the game, and he was talking about how Cam is still a quarterback. You can't treat him just because he's the biggest guy on the field. Don't mean nothing. That'll go like another analogy with that is like Shaq in basketball. Mm-hmm. People used to hang on Shaq. Yeah, they had to hack Shaq. Shaq used to get hacked way more than what they showed you. If you go back and watch some film of these NBA games, Shaq, because he was physically probably the most dominant player to ever play that game, refs wouldn't give him the calls they would give a MJ or, because Shaq was bullying people. Right. Cam is pretty much bigger than all the other defenders. So he's at a standpoint where he can't really help his situation, It's up to the referees to make that call, but Cam, he got to play his game still, but he should be getting more protection than he is.
I agree with you on that. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to. I seen some of the hits. Yeah, do I agree that some of them gonna be fine at the end of the day? Yes, it will be. Some of those hits were very bad, but it's kind of like. I mean, from what you said, that's how they view it. That's your risk. You ran out the pocket. So if Von Miller want to come crack your head open, then I'm gonna let Von Miller come crack your head open. That's just what it is.
If you didn't have him while he was in the pocket, then it might be different. He did too while he was in the pocket. You like, oh well, yeah, he kind of over-exaggerated getting in there and doing that. But if you step out, it's kind of like, well, you ain't got no protection, so you know what I mean. It is what it is.
I mean, but he's done it before. He's known to be elusive when it comes to those things, but then you start getting beat up and those type of things, that happens. And that's unfortunate for him. So with that, what's y'all predictions for this year, NFL wise? Super Bowl predictions. Who y'all got?
Super Bowl prediction. Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
I mean, I already got my team, but
you first, man.
Seahawks.
And who?
I don't know who they're going to get. The Seahawks in the finals. That's all I gotta say. Jimmy Howe. Seahawks.
You gotta give me some reasoning behind this, because that don't even make sense.
That's all I gotta say. Seahawks in the finals. Well, if we gotta go through, we gonna beat them. Like
so with no beast mode, okay. You lost half your defense.
He barely did anything the last season he played. He did enough, but wasn't like how he normally does, and we still did pretty decent. So I mean, people gonna have to get replaced. You know, that's like saying for a Patriots fan, when Tom Brady retires, with no Brady, what y'all gonna do?
We gonna be fine.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So with the Seahawks, yeah, beast mode gone, but we still gonna be fine. Defense is still pretty solid.
But he was like the glue to your offense.
He was, but I mean, it's not now. It's not like Russell can't, step up now. Now that I feel like Beast Mode was based like the captain, and Russell was kind of like, with him, learning. He's kind of like teaching him, helping him lead. And then when Beast Mode left, now Russell, it's time for him to kind of step in and lead and lead the offense. He had some points where he, had his moments where he broke out and did well and everything, did a little better than Beast Mode, or Beast Mode did better than him. But now that he's gone, it's kind of like, all right, Russell, it's time you kind of step up and do what you do for this offense. So I can see they both was gone, then yeah. If him and Russell both was gone for some reason, then yeah, it'd probably be a struggle. But since he's still there, yeah, we still gonna be all right.
Well,
you better not say coach either.
Well, yeah, Juwuan know me good.
Juwuan
as biased though, I like the coach, so that's my team. But I know they're gonna be horrible this year. I already watched the preseason games, but I can't.
Look.
Yeah, I know. What did he get? $44 million. Yeah, but I can't really call who I like. I'm gonna pick for the Super Bowl. I can say contenders though. So
give me some contenders.
Contenders. So from each conference for the NFC, I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm putting Dallas.
The Cowboys.
What? Okay, watch. Can I finish, bro?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought you meant Texas.
Go ahead.
No.
Houston.
Dallas.
Everybody already got Dallas in there.
NFC. I gotta think of some teams here. Hold up, probably Arizona.
Okay, I can get them.
Cardinals. I might have to go with the Panthers again, man.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, they.
AFC. I'm gonna go with your boys, the Patriots, man.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with the Steelers. And I'm gonna go with the Bengals, man. For real, they're my 6 right there. That's my top 3 contenders from each, man. If you don't like it, hey, you gotta say. I'm for real, Dallas, man. And plus, you got my boy down there.
I know. Before I get on you in this Dallas thing, I want to say hi to everybody that joined. How y'all doing?
Thanks for joining.
Yes. Now, Dallas.
Everybody say Dallas every year for some reason,
Dallas.
and they just.
Are you saying this because Jalen is on the team?
No, I'm not saying that.
Are you saying it because Rod is on the team?
No, I'm not saying it because Rod. I know them both personally, but it's not because of that. I just feel like they have the tools in place.
Who, Romo?
I mean, Ezekiel.
No, Romo's, he's hurt. They got a bomb offensive line. They got Ezekiel. A running game can get you
far.
That
offensive line is pretty decent.
Okay, I've been on the football field. A running game.
I know.
Yeah, and Ezekiel has been doing his thing a little bit.
You just said that because he's Ohio State native.
I mean,
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
OSU. So I mean, he been putting in.
We talking about a rookie here. We're not talking about no human specimen, the beast. Like we talking about Adrian Peterson that came into.
What does that mean?
The Vikings might be good too, actually. NFC. I ain't gonna say Super Bowl.
With no Teddy.
Oh yeah, he's not playing. Dang. I'm saying, but they got some good receivers like Laquan Treadwell, Stephon Diggs. That's a good receiver.
He said a rookie with Ezekiel. I mean, he still might do something.
Yeah, I'm about to
say
he
might do some his first year.
I'm trying. What I'm trying to get out of y'all is this: they got 2 rookies at the helm right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott.
It's a problem.
The two most vital pieces of your position.
All you need is for one of them to break out, and that's all you need. Ezekiel or Zach, one of them got to break out. They both break out. That's a bonus, but one of them break out. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good season for him. And then when Romo come back, it's gonna be even better.
With the division at the end, I just don't see that happening. it's hard to believe that they gonna do that in that division. I'm sorry.
They might do a little something. They might do a little damage. They might get talked about a little bit more than what they normally.
I'll be shocked if they go 5-11 this year.
You be shocked they go 5-11?
With the team that they got right now, I'll be shocked if they win 5 games, 5 or 6 games this year. I'm serious. You gotta think about now. Last year, this division was not that good either. So I'm just saying.
Traditionally, one of the worst. Probably.
Yeah. So I'm saying if they might win it going 6-11. I don't know.
Right. That's why I would put teams up there like the Arizona from the NFC, because the NFC West, as we know, is probably the toughest division in the NFC. I mean, you have the Rams, the Seahawks, the Cardinals. I can't remember that fourth. What's the fourth team in there?
49ers.
49ers. You know, like you have some good quality teams in that division. So if you win that division, you're automatically a Super Bowl contender.
Right.
Versus winning the NFC East with teams like the Cowboys and Redskins, you're not really like. Yeah. So that's like, you know, that's like around here in like high school football, like. Yeah, like if you the SAC champs, you probably looking at a state championship. You know, after that, you somewhere the NHC, the NH, whatever the, you know, the boys out there. You know the rule. Like what? So you ain't playing us,
right? Yeah.
That's how it used to be.
So I mean, my Super Bowl contenders, I go off from the gate and go contenders. The AFC, I got New England, of course, my team. I'm gonna have to go with the Bengals, and I'm gonna have my sleeper, the Broncos. Even though they didn't look that good yesterday, even though they got a very young offense, defensively they still one of the solid. They're juggernaut back there, and I mean they show how they just kind of manipulated the Panthers' O-line to every degree. In the NFC, definitely not going with the Cowboys. I'll tell you that. Okay.
Honorable mention. Can we go with the coach for the AFC? Honorable mention. Just honorable.
Oh God.
That's all we need. Just say it right here.
No, I'm not gonna say no honorable mention. No.
All our balls got air in them. All right. Okay. Did I hit hurt? That hurt? I hit him where it hurt.
Y'all gotta let that go, man. Y'all have to really
boy ain't playing right now.
Hey,
that's why he ain't playing right now. Look.
I mean, so do y'all actually think he did that? Before
no, continue, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna continue. We're gonna go back to that though.
I had to answer something. Is he playing? There you go. There's the answer.
The Panthers of the AFC, the Cardinals. I'm gonna go with the sleeper. I'm gonna go with the Redskins.
For the AFC?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they got Josh Norman now. You gotta think of that. Bro, they got a lockdown corner in this. Well, I ain't gonna say lockdown.
What you mean, one guy?
One guy.
You just set up one. What you mean?
Yeah, Deion Sanders is one guy too.
That's true.
Yeah.
He shut down the whole field. One half of the field.
That's a lot, bro.
One side of the field. Yeah.
When you got a star receiver, put him on AJ Green. Let me see how you do.
One guy.
What you trying to say?
It's one guy.
Y'all got one guy too.
On the Seahawks?
Yeah, one guy.
No.
One guy.
You talking about defense?
Defense, y'all got who? Who y'all got?
We got Sherman, we got Chancellor, we got...
Sherman went down ever since he was on Madden. He ain't been the same.
So Gronk gonna go down there too? Since
it's the Madden curse. This is the truth. You see, you're already hurt. He's not playing tomorrow on Sunday.
He always hurt.
That's true.
Oh, I'm about to say, Gronk always hurt. So, yeah.
We gonna go back to this deflate thing that y'all talking about. Do y'all think Tom actually did it? Because I don't think.
This is the answer. Is he playing now?
Okay.
Is he playing now?
No. But
there you go.
But
there's your answer. That's to ask somebody, do you really believe he did steroids and he gets suspended for like 4 games because he was accused of doing steroids?
Accused. No proof. Accused.
Yeah.
Find me proof.
If he wasn't, so if they didn't feel like he was guilty, then he'd be playing, right?
No, that's not true. Because they don't play that.
So why is he suspended then?
Because he went after the league. That's something you don't do.
You
don't do that.
I got an analogy for this. I got an analogy for this.
So y'all ready? Trying to clear his name?
Go ahead.
I got an analogy.
Go ahead.
Tom Brady not being in control of how much air pressure, whatever, is in those footballs and still being guilty is just like a kingpin who's in charge of a drug ring who won't really touch the drugs, but he's sending everybody else orders. He was probably telling people in the back, hey, if you take a little air out, I could complete about 4 or 5 more passes this game. We might win it. You might get a bonus.
But I ain't touch it though. I ain't literally put my hand on it.
He played
just like that.
He played better with a regular inflated ball. That's different.
A regular deflated ball?
Regular inflated. I said inflated. Inflated.
Yeah, no, he played fine with a regular deflated ball, and he played like a superstar with a deflated one.
No. He actually no, he didn't. If you look at the game, he actually was better with the regular pressure ball. Yes,
but he still made it to the Super Bowl. That's all they care about.
Of course, they won.
They thrashed the coach, didn't they?
Won,
Was it a close game? Or they?
It was not close.
Oh, there you go. So he played better with a deflated ball.
Y'all about to gas. Y'all just gassed it.
Let me ask you this: had it been another quarterback, would you still be looking at it with the same eyes that you're looking at now?
It depends on what quarterback that is.
No.
See?
It depends on you're being biased right now.
No.
If it was Peyton, he'd be like, yeah, he probably did do it.
Yeah.
I think Peyton did.
Look, right now. He's about to say right now. I think he did. No, when he played against us.
No, I think Peyton, with the HGH thing, I think Peyton, I think he did take something he shouldn't have took.
No,
with that neck, he took something he shouldn't have took.
But see, you can't say that. You know, you never know.
He got accused of it though.
Okay, so did Brady. You know,
but honestly, he was still playing. He didn't get take no suspension. So obviously, somebody thought, no, he didn't do that. He went through the right surgery and stuff. So
I don't care. I mean, it's whatever. You know, people.
What's with the eye rolls, Isabella?
I don't know why you do that. She ain't like to show you yet.
Don't start this today. Don't you start this. Don't start it.
I brought mine too if I can get it
Don't
right.
start it. Don't start it. No.
You ain't like to show you. You roll your eyes.
Don't start
You
it.
got the audacity.
All right, I'm gonna take a break from sports. We're gonna come back to sports a little later.
All right.
But I'm talking about the. I don't know if y'all seen the Apple press conference for the new iPhone.
No, I didn't get a chance to see it, but I just heard different stuff
You know,
about that.
thoughts. What's your thoughts?
Apple thing.
What to say?
First off, I would like to say this: I would lose them little headphones in about 2 minutes.
Wireless earbuds.
Yeah, them ain't gonna work for me personally.
They should have worked with Beats and had them like provide the ones that go over the ears and stuff.
Well, you know, Beats is a company. I mean, they bought.
Oh, okay, that's right. So they should just gave people those then, like the little.
I mean,
ones
they
that go
came
over.
out with some new ones. They came out with some new Solo 3s, and then they.
No. I mean the wireless ones that you put over your ears. Like, it's kind of like Buzz, but you hook around your ear.
They got some.
I mean, they should have put that with the phone though, so you get that versus a little Buzz, or you actually get that.
No, them extra. You don't get them.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Them extra.
They should.
Those
extra.
don't come in the box.
That's what I'm saying. That should came with the box.
Do the hook ones come on? The hook ones?
No. Y'all get the regular ear, the regular pods that go in the lightning port.
How much is they sell?
I heard they don't have that anymore though. Those don't come with it.
Yeah.
It's like an adapter you get
You just plug it in through your lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, like where the charger is?
Yeah. They should have got rid of all. If you gonna get rid of the aux cord altogether, don't make no adapter. Just give us the Beats once since y'all with Beats and do it like that. Versus trying to give all the extra stuff.
Money you talking about right
It's probably more money to get the adapter and do all that.
Is you nuts?
How much they selling the iPhone 7 for?
I mean, it depends.
Cool.
I heard some people talking about 700 and this and
Yeah,
that.
it depends. Yeah, it's about that. It's close.
If they're gonna do it for 700, they might as well add in the Beats for that amount of money.
That's 1,000 then.
No.
Just
Just
you ain't adding
700.
it. No, you're not adding it. No.
So you either drop it to like 5 something just for the phone without the Beats, or add in, especially if y'all taking away the port for the for headphones. You taking that out?
They're not taking it. I mean, they're taking it out, but they still giving you a jack with it though.
So you might not even take it out then. You gotta give us a jack for it. Yeah,
Because
we're gonna take it out.
over.
We're gonna take it out, but we're gonna still give you the jack for it. For what then? It's not wireless then. Y'all still get us a jack for it?
It just
You either take it out altogether or you leave it. Not know we're gonna just convert it and get you an adapter for it. No. Just take it out then.
Well, when you get 18,000 people, a million people complain to you on Twitter about, hey, y'all need to put it back in there.
Well then
so
just
they
leave
don't
it
make
then.
it.
So just leave it then. Don't do no
You
converter.
make an innovative thing. You're going innovative. That's a new. I guarantee you, Android now will probably be like, okay, it worked.
Android, you worry about that battery not blowing up. You ain't worry about. If you get an aux cord, you worry about them batteries blowing up. Yeah, I ain't want Android in my pocket. I keep my phone in my pocket. I'd be highly upset if that just blow up on my thigh one day. I'm sitting in class and taking up. Boom.
Yeah, you be pissed.
Yeah, I'll be pissed off. That just blew up on my leg. I'm in class. Boom. What was that? Oh, shit. They look at me, what's wrong with him? My leg on fire. Like, hell no. Like, no, I'll be highly upset. If I'm outside running, cause I have my phone, I'm probably running. So if I'm outside running and it get hot or something because of the sun, or they be like, oh, well, you shouldn't have had it out because of the sun or whatever, the heat, and it just blow over my leg while I'm running. Like,
you have a strong leg.
No, I don't want to hear that.
You might have a little burn on it. You might have a note symbol in your leg, but you'll be alright.
Black. It's gonna be like crust on my leg.
Personally, I think that Apple just got they got such a hold on the phone market. Like, it don't even matter what they put out.
Exactly.
People are gonna buy it and line up by the hundreds, thousands for it, just for a phone. You know? Did you see like when the 6 came out, how long the line was?
Right.
Like New York City at the Apple store.
And that's the 6. And the 6 wasn't even all that good to me.
I still got it, but shit.
I got a 6S. The 6S is for me the best phone they came out with in a very long time.
Just see, the thing is, with Apple, with them having that hold on it, like that's what I'm saying. Like, why make people pay? So let's say make it $700. So why make people pay $700 and still only get buds and all that stuff? When I'm pretty sure you told them, look, we're gonna put the price at $700, but you're gonna get the Bluetooth wireless, Beats headphones with it for that price. I bet you a lot more people probably be like, oh, if I can get that, save me the money buying it separate. Yeah, I can go and get the iPhone.
But then you gotta look at this too. I mean,
I paid the $700 for both of those.
They had the deal going on before they announced all this stuff. So you could have got a free pair of Beats if you bought a new phone. You could have got a free if you bought a new laptop. I got mine. Okay. I'm saying I got mine. That's all I'm saying.
But why
what did you get? You got a new laptop?
I got a new laptop and I got some new Solo 2 wireless.
I'm saying this,
all with your phone?
No, just with the
with the computer.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like, do it with the phone now. Like, don't do it before and then when the phone come out. All right, yeah, now like I can see they did like if you pre-order now, you can get that, and then the phone come out, then it's like whatever. They didn't even do that for the phone.
You going to school for business?
Right.
You tell me. Does that make business? Does that make sense?
What, the pre-order phone and get
and you just giving away good technology?
You own both of them anyway. You own the phone and the Beats, so I don't understand what the problem is.
But you talking about those Beats that you talking about? The new ones they come out with are $200.
No, I ain't talking about the news one. I mean just the ones they have now, the wireless over the ear ones. Those not the newest ones. They've been out for a minute.
$200.
Okay.
So you telling me you gonna give $200 away? Just say, hey, you know what? Here.
No, just make a deal. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't no
just
make
a deal. People make deals all the time.
No,
for games, for laptops. They make a deal with that. You get a free pair of Solo 2s if you get our MacBook.
It's not even really free. Like
exactly.
Saying like that. It's just built in. They tell you that.
Yeah, I'm saying.
They tell you that to make you think you get it.
I bet you think about it. You mean term that with this laptop, those Beats headphones was really free? If you think about it. Or did you really you paid for the Beats too, but they just incorporated it in there to make it seem like it was free?
They took that. I seen the minus out that month. They took the
okay, what you saw? How much was the total price?
Anybody say that on air?
Well, I mean like a range. Like what's the range? Like what's the range for a normal? Like if you just getting this by itself? What's the range?
These right here, $1,500.
$1,500.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the range that you got for it with the Beats?
$1,500.
You paid $1,500 still. You got the Beats with it?
Yeah. That would have been almost $2,000 something.
You paid $1,500.
It's built in.
You paid $1,500. Yeah, it's built in. That's what I'm saying.
Built in, Jules.
You think
this by itself is not that much.
Yeah, if you got this by itself and bought the Beats on top of that with it, like you said, it'd been about $2,000 something.
No,
but if you got the Beats with it, come on, this by itself not really $1,500.
Right. You know what that's called? You know what that's called? That's called marketing.
Yeah.
That's getting you to
it's not
get
really
it.
$1,500.
They trying to get them.
They probably told you $1,500 because you had the version before that.
That's what they doing.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
selling
it's
it,
gonna be
man.
about $1,500, but the version before that, you know.
I mean, I built this from the ground up too, so I mean, I actually a little extra, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
So yeah, like I said, you got the Beats with it, it'd be more than $1,500.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So with the phone, they say, yeah, it's gonna be about $700, but we're gonna include the wireless Beats with it and everything, this and that, put over your ears with that. Since we don't have the port no more, we're gonna include that with that, so you guys have that. How does that sound? Oh yeah, I paid $700. Or you can get it separate and pay, $6 something for the phone, and then pay another $200 for the Beats, the wireless Beats. Then you're looking at $8 something, almost $9, versus paying $700 for both of them.
Money in your pocket.
I'm saying, but I'm just saying though, like to keep that loyalty to people, that they would do something like
people
that.
will look at Apple regardless.
That's true. But it's some
Right,
people but it's some people that's like, I like what Apple doing, but I don't too much like how they got that. We don't get the watch and everything. So I'm gonna go with Android, even though their phone's blown up. I'm still gonna go with them because it's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's cheaper, even though it's bad, they still gonna go with versus going with Apple.
I'm not gonna risk my life
up.
over a phone.
No, this thing they're gonna say, well, they can fix that. It just came out. They can fix that.
No.
I bet if something was happening to Apple, like something minor or whatever, not no blowing up, but something like where the aux port not really working or something like that, it's a shortage, then people would be like, Oh, well, Apple can fix that, so I still get it. No, yeah, it's having, but I know they'll probably fix it. They probably got something in the guidelines that say you send it back and we'll give you a new one, something like that. So yeah, it can be fixed. That's what people think. That's why people still buying, the Note 7 and stuff for Android. Oh, they gonna fix the battery. It's just something minor or whatever. Oh, and I get so and so for the callback for the meantime. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with them. No.
Yeah. Also, another feature we never talked about though was they got the water resistance now. So
we're gonna see how that works. They say that about live phones. They be saying, and you see that Lil Wayne.
I ain't about to test it out, but shit,
you see the Lil Wayne commercial.
Will come in handy though. Little kids you let them see the games on your phone. They just playing and throw it in the.
Yeah, right. Or spill something on it.
So it'll come in handy then. But I feel like that's really an important feature because people got stuff in the kitchen. Always have their phones by sink.
When they really make it like waterproof, they're gonna have a little commercial. They're gonna have somebody scuba diving with the phone underwater with the nice, camera and all that and everything, looking just as clear. Oh yeah, now you can take pictures with your phone right underwater. You don't need no high tech stuff. Just use our phone. That's when you know it's gonna be really. That's when you know it's gonna be really waterproof.
That's about submersion and pressure. That's a lot of other stuff built in with all that stuff. That's different. That's different. Whole different genre of topic.
That's the type of waterproof I want. If I go underwater somewhere, either
I ain't
underwater
swimming,
in the pool
I ain't swimming. So I ain't worried about bringing. I don't know what's the big hype about swimming with your phone. I
don't either. Some people they on that.
They be on that on like spring break and stuff.
Okay, I can see the spring break part. Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that. That makes sense.
We in the water, yeah.
GoPros.
Right.
I wasn't impressed with the Apple thing, but I'm just one consumer out of 10 million of people or billion
that's gonna buy it regardless.
Yeah. So. Well, we're going to go back to sports now. I'll say hey to say to everybody. I see some comments. We're going to go back to some sports. So, the Hall of Fame, the NBA Hall of Fame, they announced their inductees. The big three were Shaq, Allen Iverson, and Yao Ming. I'm bringing this to y'all attention because I don't think Yao Ming should be in just yet. Now, I know it's the Basketball Hall of Fame. You do whatever you want. They can do whatever they want. But I don't think he should be in yet. I just don't think so. I mean, I know he's like y'all saying earlier. He did stuff with the country, with his country. You got the Chinamans, all the Chinese to really watch basketball here. But I don't think that's a good enough reason to be in the Hall of Fame. I just don't see that. There's got to be some numbers lined up somewhere in there that make me believe that.
Well, for him, I feel like how many people did you see during that time or even now at his size doing what he was doing? A Chinese man or just American, like.
That man was an all-star.
Yeah, he was out there like he was still hooping at
popularity vote.
His numbers, bro. Y'all averaged a double. But his stats was more like a DeMarcus Cousins back then, bro.
Now I can see
they were, bro. He was averaging like 19 and 12, bro.
Now I can see if he was at that height, not doing that, then he don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Cause how you that tall, not averaging numbers like that? Right. But he was playing his role. He was doing his job at the height he was. Yeah. So I feel like he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He did what he was supposed to do.
First valid Hall of Fame.
Yeah, with him, Shaq, and Iverson. Yeah, that's like somebody saying for Iverson. Well, Iverson on there, he ain't won no championships.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying though. That's what I'm saying. They saying for Iverson, he ain't won no championships.
Iverson went to the finals though.
Yeah,
cold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was cold though. Numbers wise, he doing his thing. He had no team, but he was cold though.
I just don't see that y'all say I mean, I just don't. I haven't seen it. I just don't see. To me, you get blocked by a 5'9" dude. No, I can't.
How old was he though when that happened?
He was young.
He was young. He retired young, really. But the thing is, though, you got to look at it. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, okay?
Okay,
if I'm a reporter or a journalist over in China, Yao is the man to me, okay? And that's still basketball, okay? Right. Over there, China, he's like a god, bro.
Okay.
Yao over there is how we look at it, like a Jordan, a LeBron. Like as far as like the social influence, you know what I mean? So if you get hyped up in America, to them, you hyped up everywhere. If you're in America, that's like that's like the dream for some of them over there. Right. So
he over there hooping over there, dang. Yeah.
Right, so y'all means he's getting that type of pub. So I mean, for him to do that, and they try to pit him against Shaquille O'Neal at the time. Shaq is way better than y'all. Shaq to me is the best center of all time, best big man. Period. By far, he's literally might be the number 2 or 3 most dominant player to ever play the game at any level. level. I don't care. Like, yes, but I will put Yao far beneath a Shaquille O'Neal. But in terms of social influence, and plus his short run in the NBA, he did okay. I see what you're saying though about the Hall of Fame. There's certain people that could have been in there above him. I don't know if Tracy McGrady's in yet. Is he not?
No.
To me, Tracy McGrady was the best player in the NBA from 2000 to 2004, but he's not in yet.
Yeah,
so
bounce.
yeah, so he gotta go.
We gotta address this. You say Shaq is the most dominant big man ever.
Absolutely.
One of the.
Absolutely.
I give you one of the. But I wouldn't say the best.
Yeah, I say one of the most dominant.
No, he is the best.
Kareem. He better than
Besides,
Kareem.
yes.
Size-wise,
Will
yeah.
Chamberlain,
Size-wise.
Will Chamberlain and Michael Jordan are the only two players I can think of that come close and dominant. And after that, LeBron James.
What about
Kobe?
Kareem?
No, not even Kobe. No.
Kareem though?
No, bruh.
With the
No,
hook?
dominant.
The sky hook. I mean, you could not. It's
Stop
only
it.
3 people that blocked the thing, for Christ's sake.
That's like stopping Jordan's fadeaway. Like you couldn't. Or
That
Kobe's
was just-
fadeaway.
He
First of all, when we talk about Kareem, okay, this dude, he played with some great players too. You know, Kareem got 5 championships. You can't take that away from him. Kareem also was like, he played for like 20 years, bro. Like, you know what I
I
mean?
know, yeah.
That's longevity in a sense, but then too, your stats are going to be way more further than anybody else. Not on average, but just total numbers, you know? Shaq, he played like, did you see the first take with him on there? The last 33 NBA championship teams, he's played with the player on each of those teams. Like, they call it the Shaq effect. Somebody on each of the last 33 NBA championship teams has played with Shaq. At least one player. Dominant, bro. He should have been on the dream team. Christian Laettner. Bro, Shaq is
You
the
had
most...
to-
Christian Laettner.
you had to put a college person. That was
Right, they came out the same year.
I know you had to put a. You had to
They
put a
came out the same year. Shaq was the number 1 draft
I
pick.
know, but Laettner was just.
Just play for Duke. And, you know,
just
No.
play for Duke.
yeah, that's all it was. He played for
Christian
Coach.
Laettner.
He played for Coach Krzyzewski, so that's what it was. Shaq didn't have a primetime coach, the primetime program. You know, he came from a football school playing basketball. Shaq, to me, is, if not the best, probably number 2 or 3 most dominant player to ever
I'm
play
still
the game.
gonna foul him off the jump. I mean, he can't shoot no free throw.
Okay, but he still averaged 33 points a game without shooting, you know, in the final.
Picture if he could shoot some free throw, he might have had about 50, 45.
Right. He averaged 51%, so that means sometime make him, sometime miss him. You know what I mean? That's 50-50.
Yeah.
He was 51% for his career.
It wasn't just zero.
And, you know, can't forget my man, we leaving him out, AI. To be honest, he probably the 3rd best shooting guard to ever play the game. 3rd best, I would say.
Did you put him at a 1 or a 2?
2. He's a shooting guard.
Probably one of the biggest game changers on the court of anybody. Like, he probably the type of person to go out there and just change the whole atmosphere. Like, just the way he played, even like with Jordan, like the way he played was just like, oh shit, like man, what the hell he doing? Like, just how he moved, his handle, his speed, his hustle is different. You don't see that now. Well, like, you don't see that with Steph. You know, maybe LeBron on defense and be hawking guys down and stuff with blocking shots. But for like offense, just the hand movement, the quickness, and just going to the cup, rising on people. Like, you don't see that now with a lot of like 2 guards or point guards. You don't see that with no Steph. Steph not doing that. Wade wasn't really doing that.
Not doing what?
I mean, he was driving, but not as far as the handles and stuff.
What are you saying?
Talking about? Handles wise, he wasn't doing that. But like
Yeah,
going to the cup and stuff, like he did his thing. Wade did. But as far as just like the game changer for AI was some handles.
Steph got
In the cup,
by far some of the best.
not like AI.
Steph done did some people very dirty.
Not like AI.
I'm not saying that his
They close, man. Hey, they
Close.
right there.
Yeah,
with
they
each
close,
other,
but
bro.
not like AI though. Not
Hey,
like
they-
AI was different.
I'll put it like this. If they played 1-on-1, bro, it'd have been AI 6'4". Like, you know, like 10 games. If they played 10
Yeah.
games. It
AI
might have been even
6'4".
5-5, you
I don't
know.
know about like
Because they would have been
Steph could shoot.
giving each other
Yeah,
buckets,
he
bro.
can. He can.
And Steph a little bit bigger than AI too.
Yeah, he
Steph
got to it.
6'3", AI was 5'11".
That's
Legit,
sad.
on a
part.
good day.
5'11" doing. Yeah.
Steph ankles would have been bleeding too. But, but AI way tougher than he is. Tougher
Yeah.
than Steph.
You're not
Of course.
throwing a mouthpiece. So.
You gotta let he had the attention tantrum. He had a light skin moment. He had a attention tantrum. You gotta let it go. He just had a moment.
So you get that bottle of binky after you walked up the court. All that. When we have to caress his head.
Oh my gosh.
Shaq and AI definitely. I would put with Shaq and AI in there. That's two of the top 20 players that ever played the game. Because I'll put AI 15 through 20 probably to ever play. But Shaq top 5 all time. Top five. Like Drake said.
I get my top 10.
No way. There's no way I put Shaq out. You putting Shaq outside the top 5?
Yeah. Because you got so many more people there.
Crazy.
You got Magic. You got Jordan. You got Kobe. You got LeBron. And you got Kareem.
Shaq.
So yeah, Shaq probably like 5.
And I go by position though too. I just go in my top overall 5, I guess. Because if I had an all time starting 5, and we're talking about these players that we're talking about, point guard, I would have to put Magic. Yeah. 2, Michael. 3, LeBron. 4, all time I'm putting Tim Duncan. 5, I'm putting Shaq. Those are the 5 best at each position.
I mean, I swap out some of those. Some of those.
You probably put Kobe over Jordan.
Well, I mean, because I've seen that. I mean, that's all I see. So I'm gonna put Kobe there.
Yeah, you too young. I remember Jordan for the Wizards, but I mean,
not for like Jordan, not for the Warriors.
I'm putting Kareem at my 5, and then I'm putting Karl Malone at the 4. I mean, that's just my team. That'd be my team.
You put Magic at the 1, right?
Yeah, I mean,
you just so Lakers, bro. That's all it is, bro. You just so
they got a great crop.
You gotta put Magic in there because he played any position.
I mean, I could even switch. I switch him out and put Isaiah. I mean, I like Isaiah.
Statistically, Isaiah is better than AI.
Yeah.
For his career, actually, if you look at his matchup, Isaiah had in every category: points, assists, steals. Isaiah is killing AI.
Isaiah was he was more of a dog than him, but he was kind of like that older dog before. Like Isaiah,
we kind of paved the way. He played with the bad boys. He had that chip on his shoulder.
And then that's when Iverson came in.
Isaiah, he played at IU, didn't he?
Hoosier.
Yeah, he got that Chicago mean streets tough style, but a lot of great players. I mean, I'm happy with the the Hall of Fame class. I can kind of see what you said with y'all, but as far as AI, Shaq, they deserve it. They earned it. They're two of the greats. We can all agree on that.
So, any closing remarks?
Yeah, anybody that's watching the show, can I say it every week? If you're watching the show right now, please go like it. Stop just watching the show and then logging off. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, yeah, good show, guy. Did you like it? Oh, I forgot. I don't hear all that. No, just like it right now since I'm saying something. Because if you watch the whole show, I know you've seen the part when I said like it, but you just decide not to anyway. So just like the show. Please like the show. We're trying to get the pub out there about this. We're trying to get more people watching it, span out more. So like it, share it, tell people about it. It doesn't really do no good if you only come to us and talk to us about it. Yeah, guys, y'all gonna talk about this on Lifetime when you so-and-so. Yeah, would you talk to anybody else about it? No, I ain't know. What you telling us for, nigga? Like, we are on the show, so we know what's going on. Like, we behind the scenes. We talk to other people about it, get them to watch it. So then maybe they can come and say, yeah, why don't y'all try it? Give us more input. So like it up, share it. We can tell when y'all leaving comments when y'all like it or not. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to like it because I don't see no lights going across the screen. So that's why I said like it. Let me tell y'all this. When people is watching the show, we can see y'all comments. We can see when y'all like it. So it's disrespectful when we say like the show, but y'all still don't like it and y'all just ends it off. Like, no, like the show right now. That's all I gotta say. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Thank you. See, like the show. Thank you.
Thanks, Pops. I appreciate it. I didn't know you was watching it, but
thank you, Pops.
Any remarks, man? Closing remarks?
No, just happy to be a part of this show, y'all. What he said, keep watching. I support this show. Hopefully, I'll be back on it again in the near future. And yeah, y'all keep watching, like it, tell people about it, tell your friend, tell your mama and them, all them,
your brothers and sisters,
tell your little cousins, But yeah, happy to be here. Yeah.
And what they said, I echo it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Also, we appreciate, my man Wayne here coming on the show with us, getting his input and his thoughts about the stuff, giving a different look versus just, hearing us all the time. Y'all sometimes be tired of it. So, you add a third person on and kind of gave his, thoughts and, how he felt about it. So, we appreciate Wayne coming on here and doing that for us.
And like I said, like I told y'all before, if you want to be on, hit me up. I can fit you in. I'll try to fit you in as much as I can. Now, it's some things, some people have already kind of gave me a time frame. Hey, I want to be this week. Like me and Wayne talked. He's like, yeah, man, I want to be on. I'm like, I can't get you on this week, but I get you on for sure next week. And you see, he's here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a simple reach out. That's it. It's just something simple. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Take y'all some outro music, and this has been another episode of Something to Think About. Thanks, man.
Peace.